Johnny Daniels inviting you to stay tuned for the next 28 and a half minutes, almost a half hour, for some good bluegrass music, and we're just going to lay it right on you, I'll tell you the truth. But right now, we want to run around and tell you who's picking for you tonight. We've got Dan Smithy from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, on the 5-string banjo, and does a good job. And Dan's been with us quite a while now, and just doing real good. And Jeff Tidwell from around Lyles, Tennessee, around Bon Aqua, down in that area right there. Goes down to the Grand Old Hatchery all the time. And then we got Rob Piercy on the guitar. We're mighty fortunate to have him tonight. We lassoed him and pulled him in. Pulled him in off the road and said, no, you got to go play this TV show. So we got him for you tonight. Rob Piercy is one of the champion guitar players if ever was one. And Bernie Sullivan on the little mandolin right here from Cottontown, Tennessee. And Bernie, who we got on the bass back here?
Charlene Hazelwood.
Right, Charlene Hazelwood from White House, Tennessee. Let's get a little, there you go, there you go, there you go, take a bow. Okay, this old Don Reno song we'll start out with, and I do this on all the time, get requests for this too. It's on my CD, my latest CD. We'll get Dan Smith to lead us off on one called The Talk of the Town. Goes like this. Now people seem to watch my footsteps as I go by. They shake their heads and say I'm riding high. But this thing has done drove me wild, and now it's got me down and made me the talk of the town. I'll go down to the river and slowly walk around, and if my thoughts don't change a lot, I'll jump right in and drown. For after what you've done to me, I know I've grown to be a laughing stock, the talk of the town. I used to think this couldn't happen to a guy like me. As nightfall finds me heading to your door, but you don't seem to want me since the new love you have found and made me the talk of the town. I'll go down to the river and slowly walk around, and if my thoughts don't change a lot, I'll jump right in and drown. For after what you've done to me, I know I've grown to be the laughing stock, the talk of the town. The laughing stock, the talk of the town. Okay, there's a Don Reno number right there. If I ever heard one, he wrote that, as he did a lot of his hit songs that they done back in those days. And I had the pleasure of knowing those fellas back there. And more, I tell you what, they were some fine bluegrass pickers if ever was. When Mac McGay came on that fiddle, boy, whoo, man, they were something else. In the old Dominion barn dance days back then and there, back in the early 50s and 60s was that when I was working on the old Dominion barn dance in Richmond, Virginia. Yep, and right now we're going to call on Rob Pearson, Mr. Guitar, we call him. He's going to show out on one here for you. I know you're going to like this one, right? Called Whiskey Before Breakfast, okay? Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it. Well, it don't get no better than that. Rob Pearson, Mr. Guitar, right there. He wins contests all over, everywhere. Several different states he goes into. And gone for some time on the road and everything. We'd like to have pulled him off. We're sorry to hear about your wife and her ankle and all that. Elbow, I mean to say. I'm sorry. I got so much going through my mind. Anyway, she'll do okay though, won't she?
Yeah,
huh?
she's doing fine.
What do you call it? Therapy.
I got her a big rubber band to stretch it.
A big rubber band. Okay. Well, you tell her we'll be praying for her, okay? All right. Right now we're going to carry right along with the program and get Jeff Tidwell, my buddy from around Bon Aqua, Tennessee, that plays down at the Grand Ole Hatchery a lot and does jobs with us when we got jobs to do. Right now, Jeff's going to do one called Over the Hill to the Poorhouse. What about that one?
Ooh, tell you what, it's bad, ain't it?
It sounds bad anyway.
Hold on, let me get my brain here.
You need to cut that one a little bit.
All right.
You go right ahead.
All right. Oh, how can it be they have driven our fathers so helpless and old? Oh, God, may the crimes be forgiven to perish out here in the cold. I'm old, I'm helpless and feeble, and the days of my youth have gone by. And over the hill to the poorhouse I must wander alone there to die. Long years since Mary was taken, my faithful, affectionate wife. Since then I've been forsaken. The light has died out of my life. I'm old, I'm helpless and feeble, and the days of my youth have gone by. And over the hill to the poorhouse I must wander alone there to die. Gave them the house they were born in, the deed to the farm and more. I gave them the place that they lived on, and now I am turned from its door. Hold me on the doorstep up yonder, I've sat with my babes on my knee. No father so happy or fonder than I of my little ones three. I'm old, I'm helpless and feeble, and the days of my youth have gone by. And over the hill to the poorhouse I must wander alone there to die. And over the hill to the poorhouse I must wander alone there to die. Thank you. All right.
Good job, Jeff Tidwell right there. Speaking of the Old Dominion Barn Dance a while ago, they dedicate the show to a good buddy that I worked around with up in the 50s and 60s at the Old Dominion Barn Dance with Mac Wiseman. I know everybody knows Mac. Great bluegrass band, boy, all the way. Voice with a heart. Mac Wiseman right there. Hope you enjoy the show, Mac. I know you do watch because people tell me. Okay, right now we got our special guest coming up to do something for you, a couple of songs right here. It's going to be Savannah Bluegrass from down in Savannah, Tennessee. And they've been on the show a couple of times before. And folks, when are you going to have them back? When are you going to have them back? Okay, they're here, right here tonight for you. This is going to be Wayne Jurrell right here. Wayne, come up here and tell them all about it, buddy. Tell them about it.
Well, I guess I know two tunes. One of them's awful simple and the other one's simply awful, so we're going to see how this one turns out. A little bit of Stone Rag, the kids eat. Seed, rather. next number here, we got my granddaughter, Lorda. She's going to do a little Cowboy's Sweetheart in the key of C.
In the key of A here. While Wayne's here with his fiddle, we're going to do you one here, little twin fiddle thing that I like to do when we got Wayne around. Do this old classic right here called Golden Slippers. Do this right in the key of A major. All right, here we go. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, and right now we'd like to answer requests one more time. This is a one that they call. Okay, thank you so much. Call on that 419-3088 number there. Lots of times on Sunday night, they like to hear this old Reno song, and I love it to death. And I have to do it. People call for it. So here we go. One more time called I'm Using My Bible for a Road Map. Let's go with it. Hey. I'm using my Bible for a road map, and commandments they tell me what to do. The 12 disciples are my road sign, and Jesus will take me safely through. There'll be I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. I'm using my Bible for a road map, and the children of Israel used it too. For they crossed the Red Sea of destruction. Our God was there to see them through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm losing my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. Thank you very much. And that was another Don Reno number. We love that one right there for sure. And they do. You can call that 419-3088 for requests and anything you like to hear us do and comments about our show, whether you like it or whatever. We appreciate all the viewers out there, especially on Sunday night is our big one. But we get we on 5 or 6 times during the week now, you know, various times. I know we're on Sunday night at 8 o'clock, Monday night at 6, Wednesday nights at 3, or afternoon rather, and Thursday night at 9:30. I do know those times, but they're scattered around in new times and everything. We're getting time slots added to the program for the popularity of the show. I'm so proud of that. They have new times, and I don't even know when they are. Just flip around, we see Johnny Daniels Show. We'll be there. Okay, where's Kathy? She Spiels in her little.
We got too much time, Johnny.
Huh?
I think we got about 5 minutes.
Oh, hey, we got 5. We got 5. Okay. Want to do something when you get there?
Well, I might as well.
Go for it. What do you want? Here's Rob Pearson one more time. Just got a little filler right here. What you got?
How about a little Tennessee Waltz? In the key of
Okay,
D.
short version.
Short version.
Yeah. Tennessee Waltz, okay. Okay, all right. Not done. Okay, got 2 minutes. Got 2 minutes. Thanks for watching, folks. We hope we done something you might enjoy. It's Rob Pierce on that beautiful guitar. Right now it's time for Kathy Spiels and a little buddy there, her little son, Sterling. Let's do a little bit of Soldier's Joy, everybody, kid D major.